Hey, this is Steve from Pillarwheel Studios. I'm just going to show some of our AI applications that we've been developing. That kind of helps us organize ourselves. So right now, our company is primarily just three people. It's me, Steven Sevick, as a CTO, and then we have two other developers that are out of the country right now. So it's a small company. Um, but with AI, you can bridge the gaps. So one of the things that I've noticed, at least with the conversation out there, is how do we replace employees with AI? And that seems to be the focus. Well, I'm not concerned with replacing employees. I'm looking to replace hats. So I'm wearing a lot of them. So one of the things that I really need to have help with is organization. So with me just being a developer, I've been developing Dusk Meridian and the Pillar Wheel engine or the Pillar engine that's behind that. And so we've spent many months developing that and the Unity front end and the server architecture. And that's a whole another wave and a whole another ocean. Um, so I started thinking, well, I need to fire up our Pillar Wheel AI executive suite here and have a conversation with our AI CEO. So one of the things that I need is a replacement of management, not a replacement of employees. And I've been in a lot of situations where I've been on the ground floor of a lot of companies, and I'm the one doing the work, and I'm on the ground floor, and I'm very focused about what happens. When I say ground floor, it's the operations of the company. So while I am developing this MMORPG, which is a huge undertaking, my interaction with my CEO or the AI CEO is I asked it, well, we are going to soon need to bring in some more income while we develop the Dusk Meridian MMO and other intellectual property. As I ask it here, what are the ways our team needs to do and to initiate to develop this? And so, we get a response back. And again, this is an LLM, so it's connecting some dots and from other places and just kind of helping me see a roadmap. And so, it has some suggestions, and it is just too much to read through here. So it's a lot of some of its suggestions is to, of course, go for freelance work. So, and to go for grants. So here's a recommendation: prioritize in this order. A Genesis founder pass, doing some consulting services, grant applications, then still doing some content creation. We have an AI CEO here and a few tabs. So I have some tabs that just helps me do some prompt engineering here. And that's really what I see is the primary function of a AI executive suite is to have all your prompt engineering in the background in a database and have the responses come back. Whenever I'm asking it a question, it's dumping this into a SQLite database. And so I get to use that data. And then, of course, with an LLM, you then can use those fields and that data in the future to make other responses. So, other than the CEO here, um, have let's see here, the marketing analyst agent here, as it says here's the selected agent. And so it has suggested some links and some stuff that's on our website. So that helped our um, to reorganize our website at pillarwheelstudios.com. And so, content generation, have a financial analyst agent. And so we have tabs here that has nice links to the different agents that we can access. So I have a board of directors. So when we have a consultation, what decision needs to be what is our current needed focus overall for the company? That's a topic context. Let's see. We have any projects we need to know what our focus should be for the start consultation. Goes and reaches out to the LLM. I'm using Anthropic API right now. Uh, so then we have and then all of a sudden, with a click of a button, we have recommendations from our CMO. I cannot provide strategic focus recommendations. Um, it needs clarity. It needs some, it has a low confidence on that score. Um, so I need to provide some more data. And it's just a small sample of the functionality. Uh, so it's just one thing that I need to work on, really. Um, so this is the audit trail that we have. I also have a uh, trading bot for crypto and stocks. And so have a small interface here to it. Mostly runs in it runs in the command line in the background. Um, so it shows some recent trades. Haven't made uh, have some old data. I blanked out some data, so um, the recent isn't in here. And just this morning, I worked in a implementation to OpenClaw. So that is another project of itself. There's going to be a link in the description for it, and it just adds another agent onto all of these others. So it's just another way of me getting input, which is really valuable because it's just me sitting here. I could be working on this MMO RPG for a long time. So one of the things is that I told OpenClaw to go out to the board of directors AI um, over here and interface itself and work itself and to read some of its data. And so, what did OpenClaw and our AI executive suite come up with? That I need to apply for some Immutable X grants. And so, within just a few hours, um, went from needing a decision upon what our current focus, and that helps with my time management. Um, so woke up this morning, um, fired off um, our executive suite. Spent a few hours implementing OpenClaw just so because I wanted a different. I wanted to see its assistant and see what it could do. And it has a lot of different settings and agents functionalities here that it has that I can implement that helps me again gain input. So it wanted it guided me through writing a grant application, and we're to the point now of it starts out with text, mostly text data, and it has gave me a really good template here for to help write a grant. And so within a few hours, get a decision from a board of directors about a new decision for your company, for my company, um, and have it ready, a ready to go um, application for a grant for, we're going to go for about 250K, just to seem reasonable. So that has been our morning. That has been, and I say our, my one human and many agents morning to come up with this progress. Um, so I wanted to show you this and to emphasize that this is our company direction is to have our humans still work and then have the AI help our decision making. And it is different from trying to replace our in an employee. I am still coding. I do have some help sometimes from AI coding, certainly, but that just takes place of what Stack Overflow used to do. My big point is, in a few hours, we had a decision from a board of directors and an application and a grant application. So great progress for Pillarwheel Studios.